financial and political can of worms has been irrevocably opened as the Election Commission has published the electoral bond data sent to it by the SBI on instructions of the top court. The Election Commission has published two lists on its website. The first list is of companies who have purchased electoral bonds along with the date of purchase and the value of bonds purchased. The second list carries the names of political parties that encashed the electoral bonds, along with the date when they were encashed and the value of bonds. Significantly, the data does not mention the bond number, and therefore one cannot correlate who donated to whom. Let's show you the list of donors first and then the list of beneficiaries. This is the list of donors. Top donors in this list are Future Gaming and Hotel Services PR. They donated 1,368 crore rupees. In fact, Future Gaming is the company that has donated the most amount of money. Second in the list is Mega Engineering and Infrastructures Limited. They've donated 900 crore rupees. Quick Supply Chain Private Limited donated 410 crore rupees. Vedanta Limited donated 400 crore rupees. Haldia Energy Limited purchased a bond of 377 crores. There are other names as well. Let's take a look at them. After these companies are top five. Another top five companies also purchased electoral bonds worth crores and crores. Bharti Airtel Limited purchased electoral bonds worth 247 crores. SL Mining and Industries Limited donated 224.5 crore rupees. Western UP Power Transmission Company Limited donated 220 crores. Jindal Steel and Power Limited purchased electoral bonds worth 195.5 crores. And Keventer Food Park Infra Limited purchased electoral bonds worth 195 crores. Let's now take a look at the beneficiaries in terms of the political parties. First in that list is BJP with the maximum number of donations that came BJP's way. Top of the list is Bharatiya Janata Party with 6,060 crore rupees that were encashed by BJP. Second in the list is TMC. 1,609 crore rupees were encashed by TMC. Third is Congress Party that received a donation of 1,421 crores. Then BRS with 1,214.7 crores donated to it. DMK got 639 crores. YSRCP 337 crores. TDP was given 218.88 crores as donation. And Shiv Sena received 158.38 crore rupees. We also have a list of the top individual donors. Let's take you through that as well. These are individual donors. On top of that list is Lakshmi Nivas Mittal with 35 crore rupees donated by him. Second is Kumar Raja JT with 25 crore rupees. Rahul Bhatia 20 crores. Inder Thakur Das Jaisinghani 14 crores and Rajesh Mannalal Agarwal 13 crores. These are a list of individuals. They have purchased electoral bonds and then of course donated them. Next is Raju Kumar Sharma who purchased electoral bond of 10 crores. Rahul Jagannath Joshi donated 10 crores. Harmesh Rahul Joshi donated 10 crores. Anita Hemant Shah 8.2 crores and Kiran Mazumdar Shah donated 6 crore rupees. We have Bhavtosh joining us on the broadcast with more details. Bhavtosh, these are list of organizations, individuals and political parties, but there's no matching of the data that has happened. Yes, the details that have been released are along with the bonds purchase details and the date as well, but no bond number has been mentioned.
Yes, Swati, in fact, those things have not been mentioned, but the very fact that since these bonds have been made public, the companies that have purchased these bonds have been made public, there is a political war of words that have started and Pandora box has opened, primarily because of some of these companies have been under the scanner of investigating agencies, and the time when bonds have been purchased also coincides when action was being taken. Now, one of the companies, if we can pull that company out, is Future Gaming. That company was, in fact, that company has purchased bonds worth 1,300 crore rupees, and this company has been under the scanner of not only the state police but of CBI, and then action was taken by the Enforcement Directorate. Now, Enforcement Directorate carried out raids and searches in 2022, 2023. Assets that were attached was worth 450 crore rupees, and then ED claimed that the proceeds of crime was worth at least 900 crore rupees. What does this company do next? That it start purchasing bonds of 100 crore rupees denomination. The other company that is under the scanner, was under the scanner of Income Tax Department was Shridhi Sai Electricals. Raids and searches happened in December 2023. Then this company subsequently went to the State Bank of India and purchased bonds worth 40 crore rupees. Another company that was under the scanner of investigating agency was Aurobindo Pharma. They started purchasing, in fact, they started purchasing more bonds once the excise policy scam came into light. Now, after the excise policy came to light, Enforcement Directorate registered its own money laundering case, and then P. Sharad Reddy was arrested in November 2022. Now, if you look at the coincidence between the arrest and purchase of bond, around 40 crore rupees of bond was purchased by Aurobindo Pharma. He turns approver in June 2023. ED claims that it was during the course of investigation. Court went through whether he was in fact helping the investigation, and there was no quid pro quo. But opposition is highlighting these specific cases. Having said that, at that point of time, electoral bond was constitutionally valid.
Right.
It was only now that the Supreme Court has said it's unconstitutional.
Absolutely.
But can of worms
Absolutely.
have
But the allegation of the opposition is that yes, either through agencies or through awarding of contracts, BJP managed to get a huge number of electoral bonds encashed. That's of course an allegation. Bhavtosh, stay on with us. We also have Sabyasachi joining us. Sabyasachi, before I come to you, let's take a look at the political reactions, because there's enormous politics over these big disclosures by the Election Commission. The opposition leaders have made a number of allegations against the ruling BJP, which is the largest recipient in that list. Let's listen into some of the reactions coming in. Kapil Sibal and Jairam Ramesh hitting out at the Bharatiya Janata Party.
सोए होंगे इस समय, तो अगर कोई ऐसा विपक्ष के प्रति होता तो तुरंत ईडी उठ के खड़ा हो जाता, सीबीआई खड़ी हो जाती। तो अभी तो कुछ दिन के लिए ये सोएंगे, क्योंकि स्लीपिंग पिल का ओवरडोज ले लिया इन्होंने। बात असली क्या है कि आपको याद होगा, मुझे तो याद नहीं क्योंकि आप तो खबर रखते हो, कि किसी ने कहा था कि ना खाऊंगा ना खाने दूंगा। मुझे याद नहीं किसने कहा था, लेकिन किसी ने कहा था। तो अब उसका क्या हुआ? किसी ने ये भी कहा था कि मैं स्विस बैंक से सारे करोड़ों रुपए जो अवैध डिपॉजिट्स हैं वो वापस लेकर आएंगे, 15 लाख हर शख्स को देंगे, हर नागरिक को देंगे। इन्होंने तो यहाँ से ही ले लिए।
देखिए, मैं उस पर अभी एक विश्लेषण मैंने किया है, अगले 10-15 मिनट में निकलवा रहा हूं, आपको सारी जानकारी मिल जाएगी किस तरीके से ये इलेक्टोरल बॉन्ड का दुरुपयोग किया गया है। 60% इलेक्टोरल बॉन्ड सिर्फ बीजेपी को गए हैं, 60%, 60% बीजेपी को गया है। और मैंने दिखाया है इस विश्लेषण के द्वारा कि किस तरह से ईडी, सीबीआई, इनकम टैक्स का दुरुपयोग किया है, और जिन्होंने चंदा दिया है उनको कहाँ से कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मिले हैं, हाईवे के कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मिले हैं, टनल के धंधे मिले हैं, और कोई प्रोजेक्ट मिला है। तो ये सब मिली भगत है।
Heard Jairam Ramesh, he says he's done an analysis, and in fact he's also put out that on social media X, where under multiple headers like quid pro quo, hafta vasuli, money laundering, this is what he has analyzed. Let's take you through that post and the excerpts in fact. So under the quid pro quo header, Jairam Ramesh is alleging that Mega ENI gave 140 crores in 2023, got 14.4 thousand crore Thane Borivali tunnel project. So this is according to him quid pro quo. Congress party is alleging through quid pro quo the Bharatiya Janata Party managed to get so much money. Then he talks about Jindal Steel. Jindal Steel and Power gave 25 crore in 2022, and then they won the Palma coal mine. So another angle of quid pro quo that Jairam Ramesh is highlighting. There are more names in that list. Hetero Pharma, Yashoda Hospital forced to donate after raid. So he's saying not just awards, contracts being awarded, but coercive action also being taken. IT raided Shirdi Sai Electricals in December 2023. They donated 40 crore through the electoral bonds. So coercive action is another charge coming in, that raids were conducted and then they paid money to the BJP. That's the allegation. ED raided Future GNH in April 2022. Then they donated 100 crore rupees. So these are all allegations by Jairam Ramesh. This header is Raid Raj via ED, CBI and IT. IT raids Future GNH. So we just played out this information for you in October 2023 as well. They raided them and then they donated 65 crores through the electoral bond. So action was taken by agencies, then these companies or businessmen were forced to give money to the Bharatiya Janata Party, according to Mr. Jairam Ramesh. Vedanta got Radhikapur West coal mine in March 2021, and then they donated 25 crores. He's linking the donations and the raids that have taken place. A big charge coming in from Jairam Ramesh that these organizations were raided and then they were forced to pay money to the BJP, or he's alleging that contracts were awarded and they returned the favor by giving money to the BJP through the electoral bonds. Sabyasachi is with us on the broadcast. Sabyasachi, multiple pointers put out by Jairam Ramesh in that post. He's calling it hafta vasuli. He's saying quid pro quo. He's saying that agencies were unleashed. And through these channels, the Bharatiya Janata Party got so much money.
Well, absolutely. See, not only Congress, but several other political parties are putting allegation on the central government. Now, the Congress says that most of the electoral bonds, around 60% of the electoral bonds have been taken by the BJP. Now, the Congress calls it hafta vasuli. Now, the Congress says that the top 10 contributors, now ED and CBI has been knocking at the doors of these contributors, and they have been pressurized to give so much of amount as electoral bonds. Now, in favor of that, the central government has given them projects in different states. Now, this is the allegation coming in from the Congress, and we had seen that several other political parties have been saying that the central government has been misusing the central agencies and putting pressure on the different companies in the country so that they can contribute money to the Bharatiya Janata Party. So meanwhile, we had seen that since yesterday, strong reactions are continuously coming in from different opposition parties, where they are questioning that this may be the biggest scam which has been done by the central government, and the central government promised of bringing back the black money,
right,
but they themselves have taken the entire amount. So
right, he's also saying that as far as the data is concerned, it's from April 2019, but a lot of donations were made in March itself. And according to Mr. Jairam Ramesh, there's no data on 2,500 crore rupees. So he's leveling another allegation there of, not following the directions to the T. Stay on with us, Sabyasachi and Bhavtosh. One of the largest electoral bond donors is a company called Future Gaming and Hotel Solutions, which is allegedly owned by a man named Santiago Martin, who is described as a lottery king. His son-in-law is a man named Adhav Arjuna, who is currently a functionary of the VCK and ally of the DMK. We reported from his residence in Chennai's Poise Garden. Take a look at the ground report.
The Election Commission of India had yesterday uploaded the details of purchasers and receivers of electoral bonds, and we're given to understand that one of the largest purchasers of electoral bonds is Future Gaming and Hotel Solutions, a company called Future Gaming and Hotel Solutions. This company is allegedly owned by Santiago Martin, who's also touted to be a lottery king. And this Santiago Martin is none other than a father-in-law of Mr. Adhav Arjun, who is right now the Deputy General Secretary of Vidudalai Sirthigal Katchi, which is in alliance with the DMK. Right now we are standing in front of his house. This is the house where Adhav Arjun resides. So as far as Santiago Martin is concerned, as per the Election Commission of India's data, his company Future Gaming and Hotel Solutions had purchased electoral bonds worth 1,368 crores, and Santiago Martin himself has been under the scanner of ED, CBI and ACB in Kochi. In fact, the Enforcement Directorate has attached assets worth 450 crores in connection with him. And also in April 2022, the Enforcement Directorate had said Santiago Martin and his company had caused a loss of rupees 910 crores to the government of Sikkim. So definitely he's been a controversial figure as far as finances is concerned, and now a company owned by him,